Hey everybody, very quick one. Today I want to show you something. This here is the, let me just stick my bins on, I'll get this right for you. Individual hydration system, Coyote Brown. There's a NATO stock number, it's 3 litres, batch number 01. Okay, so it's the real deal. It's the real deal. Got the Camel back there, completely unused, completely brand new. Got the mouthpiece there with the on off flow button. You've got the shoulder straps obviously. You've got your little snap buckles there. It clicks onto your backpack. I've never had one of these, so I'm not quite sure, you know, the ins and outs of it. But that's your Camelback 3 litre water bladder. All brand spanking new, look. Never been used, okay? And CW Outdoors, call there, it's CW Outdoors. You know where that's going, brother? It's going in a little bundle, and that'll be coming up very soon, okay? So first item received for the British Buff Crafters bundle, or whatever we decide to call it. That'll be going up for auction with a bundle of other stuff. Carl, you're a good one, mate. Thank you very much, brother. Thanks for sending it all the way up. Truly appreciate it, mate. And I know there's a few other lads putting together little bundle bits, and like I say, as and when, gives you all gives me a video record and yourselves a video record of what's going in, because I suppose there's an element of trust in this, isn't there? You know what I mean? It's sort of like it's a mutual trust. Our word is our bond, right? And if it can't get done, or it doesn't get achieved, nobody's at fault. It's just one of those things, and we'll move on and we'll get things done. That's how it's been working, and that's honestly, like I keep saying. Just on a personal note, right? I'm quite a little bit fluffed up because of the interest that's been generated, right? And that's just, let's say, I'm not the most emotional guy in the world, or the most, you know, softy, but when I was talking to the wife and that about this, a couple of times I had it trickle down, because it's the blind leading the blind kind of thing, innit? It's the walking wounded looking after, and it's just that gel of different societies, different people, just all coming into one for one, you know, all coming central. Just means a lot. Just does mean a lot, right? And I don't mean to be I hope I'm not pushing this on you, right? The idea of keeping you, it's just keeping you up to date, right? And there's a bit of logistics behind in things like this. You know, it's got to get, you know, there's a certain chain of offence and chain of command, you know what I mean? Chain of custody, things like that. So, Mad March, it's just looking great, isn't it? You know what I mean? And Carl, mate, CW Outdoors, go and check him out. He's into things like us. He's into his guns, his air guns. He likes target shooting and stuff. He's got some nice little toys, as it happens. He has got some nice little toys, and he gets himself out. You know what I mean? Gets himself out for a brew and that, and up some woods there close by to him, and he meets up with other people. He's you know, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. So just to recap, right? There's a 3 litre 3 litre Camelback there. You've got a individual hydration system, Coyote Brown. Okay. It is Camelback. It has got your NATO number in there. You know, brand spanking new. Nice bit of kit as it happens. It's a nice bit of kit this. Didn't see that there. Ah, I see. Aha, I see now. Now, like I said, I've never had a Camelback. There's your bladder inside there, so obviously you can take your bladder, remove your bladder. You could probably stick a bit more kit in there, no doubt. No doubt. So, it's going in the bundle. Thank you, Carl. And then, I hope you don't mind, Carl, mate. I want to say this. I want to say it on every video. Every bit of kit that we get from now on in, I'm going to make this point. When this all first started, if you look back, I showed you the Victorinox. Oh dear, these things. Oh God, I showed you them. That's when I said, right, listen, this is what I want to do, right? And from that springboard, it's gone boing. It's gone just straight up, a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. So the idea was obviously see if we can't get a few pennies for Help for Heroes. There's a bit of Andy's kit. He's made a kit, commissioned a kit specifically for this little thing here for us. Can't wait till that comes up. And like I say, Andy's just finishing off a few loose ends for that. He's going to package all that up, and it'll be sent. I think it's going to go to the wife's house, right? So it's generally 1 or 2 days delay by the time I get it, but it's all coming together. It's all coming together nicely. But Carl, if you don't mind, right? If you don't mind me just saying this on this video, right? I asked. There was a few companies I use, big named companies, and you know, chance you're wrong. Brass it out a bit, you know what I mean? I just asked them, just said, listen, this is what I'm doing, you know, is there any chance that you might be able to contribute a couple of things? Hanny Haynes came through straight away. Ollie in the team at Hanny Haynes, big box of kit there, still don't know what's in it, so that's going to be interesting. I wish I could enter it, hence me buying 2 of those kits off Andy. not totally daft. So I wish I could enter that one, but right. I asked a few of them, right, and a few companies just didn't even get back to me. Not even a sorry, no, but don't do that. DD Hammocks got in touch with me. I use DD Hammocks quite a bit. I've actually wrote some reviews for them, you know, and they asked me to write the reviews for them on a couple of things. They just said no, basically straight away. No, they're not prepared to help, not interested. So I asked them if they would donate £1. They weren't even interested in donating £1. So, right. I'm a big user of Polymath products. I'm not poo-pooing these companies, mind you, because the kit's still the kit, but it's the companies and where they're coming from. Polymath products didn't get back to me. Who else did I ask? BCB, they didn't get back to me. There's 1 or 2 others. The Bushcraft Lab, I used them, they didn't get back to me. So, but like I say, I'm not bitching on at them, just a little heads up. Hanny Haynes, Ollie there, Hanny Haynes, straight away, no questions asked. As soon as they saw that thing from Help for Heroes off me, bang, it was sent. So, just makes you think, if the lads can do it in any position in life, just makes you think, doesn't it? So, just wanted to pass that through to you. And if you think, oh, that's a bit unfair me saying that, I think it's a bit unfair that them companies couldn't even be bothered to say build. You know what? No, no, we get this all the time. We're not prepared to help. So anyway, we don't need their help. We've cracked it. I've been doing a little bit more research, right? I thought the minimum entry could have been £1, right? I've been back on that fundraising. It's Just Giving. If you go on Just Giving and search X-Ray Zulu, you see Mad Dog's logo, right? That's us. It's not me who's doing it. It's us. It's always been a group effort, joint effort, which has now become community-wise. And like I say, who could ask for more? I mean, the shout didn't go up. Oh yeah, lads, can you chip in? It wasn't like that at all. People just heard what was going on, and straight away, many offers, many. So, like I say, my place looks like a quartermaster store anyway. In a bad day, you know what I mean? Boxes of this, and so you can imagine. So we'll just keep it logistically friendly, because there's a bit of logistics to sort around, right? But oh dear me, that's it. Getting out. So lost my train of thought there for a second. Yeah, we've absolutely cracked it. And the donations, like I say, if you go on Just for Giving, search on there for X-Ray Zulu, you'll see Mad Dog's logo, right? Now, on the donation part, I think it just comes up straight away as £30, right? But if you press on that £30, you can put in a lower denomination. Now, I've been checking, right? I think the minimum at the minute is £2, right? Well, I thought it was going to be £1, because I thought £1, you know what I mean? If everybody can rustle up, well, not everybody, but you know what I mean? £1 is not a fiver or a tenner, you know, because, you know, I'm not the richest person, and straight up, there's sometimes that my bank account is £1 less, you know what I mean, for a Pacific bill or something just before payday or my pension day or whatever, you know. So, you know, so we're all doing what we can. So I didn't realise that the minimum was £2, right? I didn't realise that, right? But it's totally up to you, right? What you do, totally up to you. As it stands, like I say, once I get everything together for the raffle on this, that I've got the backing from these lot, right? Because you got to be a bit careful, right? I can't just jump in, and you know there's restrictions, and I'm restricted also, right? I don't know if I can get in touch with them Just for Giving and say, listen, I need the minimum donation knocked down to £1, right? But then I'm thinking, I don't know, right? Because it's up and running now, so I thought it was going to be £1. If I can't get it changed and it's a minimum of £2, that's just the way it is. But you know, on the back end of that, there's going to be 2 raffles throughout March. There'll be the Mad Dog March raffle, like the Mad Dog Help for Heroes raffle, and then I'm going to go Hanny Haynes Help for Heroes, or the kit that's in that box then. And like I say, thirdly on, there'll be a bushcraft bundle, and that'll be from contributions from us lot in the YouTube community who are supporting us, because it is a joint effort now. It's a complete open effort, this is now, right? It's been outstanding. I've just wrote a little quick email to Ollie there at Tiny Haynes, you know, just explaining what I'm going to do, and I'll explain it to you, so it's all, everybody knows what's going on. I'm really not trying to ram this down your throats. I'm not, right, because I could do it, I could come round and knock on your door, you know what I mean, or get Jonah to come round and see you. But I'm just keeping everything recorded, literally like keeping a record of everything, then everybody knows what's in it, what's up for grabs, how you get it, what restrictions. I think the only restrictions now at the minute for the commissioned fire kit, the only restrictions we can see there at the moment, talking to Andy, is the stormproof matches might not be able to be sent abroad, right? But stormproof matches, you know, unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, but that'll be the only item taken out of the kit if it's to go abroad. If it's to stay in the United Kingdom, then the matches will go. But like Andy says, the only issue for it going abroad would be the stormproof matches that's in the kit. Gives you a little tip. There's some stormproof matches in there. Okay, so you just. But when it's all together, like I say, all we're doing now is just neating up the loose ends so it doesn't come unravelling further down the line. You know what I mean? Stitch in time saves 9 up the line. And it's all come together pretty nicely. Pretty nicely. So heads up on that one. Received. Brand spanking new. That has never been used. Never been used, that has. That's a nice bit of kit. And the idea behind the Bushcraft bundle, which is contributions from YouTubers, right? By the sounds of things, that's going to be an auction. Highest offer takes it all. So that's what we're going to do there. Some cracking stuff coming, and I know there is. So that'll be good. God knows what's in that box from Honey Haynes. Looking forward to that. Again, I might have to make up a couple of anonymous names so I can win that. I'm only joking. It goes out. What comes in goes out. And like I say, we're just waiting for outside deliveries now. Basically, I think it is for the Mad Dog kit. You know what I mean? And the little goodies and all that sent up. I'm going to say this openly, Andy. I was going to buy all your logo stuff. I'm going to say something about Andy, right? We've got a bit of a rapport, Andy and I, right? So I'm not saying anything out of order, right? Andy is the most difficult person to give something to. Do you know that? He's the most difficult person I've ever known who would just say, thank you. You know, straight up, man. Anyway, Andy, listen, brother. When it all stops, right? I'll get you some fish and chips, mate. Right? I'll get you a bag of fish and chips. Everyone's a winner, mate. Everyone's a winner. And I mean that. And just on YouTube, right? Like Carl and Prepper Dell, everybody else, Jonah, you know, Grasshopper Outdoors, Kikuli Bushcraft, Plymouth Friends, everybody. Hey. He takes a bit of time, you know what I mean? Andy takes a bit of time out for us, if you think about it. He did he was away. The man was away on the weekend, you know what I mean? He gets very, you know, family time, downtime, and he's taking time out to push this Help for Heroes thing through, you know. So it's not just what he's putting, you know, what these people are putting in. It's not just the items; it's the sentiment behind it. But Andy takes time out for a lot of people. He's a proper star. But trying to give him something, trying to give him. Just sometimes I just feel like putting my hair out and say, Andy, man, just take it. It's just some fish and chips in it somewhere down the line, Andy. Don't worry about that, mate. We'll get a nose bag out of it, Right, so Carl, received. Thank you very much, mate. Just the first item in of the bundle. British Bushcrafters YouTube bundle, or whatever we're going to call it. I've done something to one of my fingers. I've probably been picking my nose too hard. Sorry. Right, so everything's cracked up. Don't forget what I said about Hanny Haynes and Ollie there at the team. So, just, and of course, got to keep saying it, you know. It's Mad Dog Survival there, Andy at Mad Dog Survival. He's put a lot of time and effort into it. Well, you know, he's and he doesn't. We're not doing it for the well done lads. We like what you're doing. It's not about that. We know why we're doing it, right? We're doing it because we're here and we can, right? We know what it's for. But just on a complete personal level from myself, right? Uh, to raise the funds that's happened prior to March, right? The only thing now that's clicking away in my very little brain, right? In my very little brain is some people who have contributed early doors might say, oh well, you know, I've only got one entry, right? Well, you know what it's for. It's been done now. You know, it's in the pot. It'll be winging its way. So, hence the reason why I opened this internationally. It was like, how can we do something for an open society, right? Like community. If there's restrictions on who and who can't enter it, that just didn't. That went against the grain there. Okay. So that now is international, and again, it's not me. It's not me, right? There's absolutely no way. There's no way that. There's no way I could afford the postage at the moment to get that postage abroad from Hanny Haynes. I just couldn't do it. So, um, so that's going to be for the UK, and I'm like, you know, to tell you the truth, right? I wasn't expecting anything at all. It was just a shot, complete shot to nothing, and fantastic responses. You know, like I said, Carl at CW Outdoors, he's contributed that in straight away for the bushcraft bundle. That's going to go into. Andy was in full agreement with that as soon as I asked him. Andy won't mind me saying this. There's been absolutely no time limit on getting this through from Andy, right? Because I know what it's like trying to make a kit or trying to get a kit together. You've got to get bits from everywhere, it's logistics, and then you've got to try to make it all get inside a certain, you know, limitations. But initially, faultless job, absolutely brilliant, cracking job from Andy there, and anybody who's ever bought of any of Andy's kit will know why it's a good price. It is a good price, and like I say, it's a first of its kind. So we're getting something quite, you know, quite good. Well, not quite good, definitely good, right? Like I say, Carl, I hope you don't mind, brother. Hope you don't mind, Carl, just on springboarding in this. I just thought I'd bring it these attention that Hanny Haynes, Ollie there, the team at Hanny Haynes, from all the big companies that I got in touch with, it was the lads on the street who came in first, right? And what is that? That speaks volumes. That should tell you volumes about the kind of people, right? Carl and Andy, Derek, Jonah, you know. Grasshopper Outdoors there, Chris at Grasshopper Outdoors, and Jess, you know. It just makes you stop and think and just say, you know. So, Carl, brilliant, like I say, received, good condition, good working order. So it's all received nicely, well packaged, brother, well packaged. Brand spanking new Camelback, like I say, look, it's a 3 litre. You make that out there, individual hydration system, Coyote Brown, there's your NATO number. You've got 3 litres. You got, what's that on there? It's the contact number. Your contact number. And somewhere to put your details. Never, I've never even held one of these camelbacks. You know, I've known about them. I've just, again, it's just one of those things I just never got. Thinking about getting one now. Thinking about getting one now. So there you go. That's in there. Won't be long now. Like I say, won't be long now. We'll just neaten up the loose edges so we can't get it won't unravel on us. Looking good. Looking good. So just an update, keep us up to date. The next one connected. If there's going to be another video connected to this, it'll be as and when things start to come in, and then we can jump off. Then you know what I mean. We can make it into action. And again, I've just got to say a big, massive thank you for what we've achieved, and it is we. I don't know if you've noticed it. It's always we, because it is us. We've done it. We've done it. Just a massive thank you for the response to date and so far. It's been absolutely fantastic result. And if we can do it once, I used to say that we can't get the people's ribs and get it done again. You know what I mean? Make it a yearly type thing or whatever, you know, because it's almost a year now since Andy and I did. In fact, what it was from is Shows Your Shit Kit. That's what it was from, because, you know, people don't like to mention about taboo subjects, like, you know, people have got to go, haven't they? You know what I mean? People need to go for a poo. You don't just leave it lying about. So you got to. That's how it stemmed from. Good lad, Cole. Good lad, Cole.